This is the RiverHawks SportsNest, talking all things NSU athletics. I'm Sean Solo.
And I am Captain Morgan. RiverHawks SportsNest is presented by the NSU Foundation and sponsored in part by DJ Sean Solo Entertainment, with our hosting sponsor, Emery's Grill. The RiverHawks SportsNest is a Rogue Radio Network production.
You can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at rh.sportsnest and click the link in the bio to catch every episode on your favorite streaming platforms and on YouTube.
Go RiverHawks!
The RiverHawks SportsNest is proud to be presented by the NSU Foundation.
For more than 50 years, the NSU Foundation has supported Northeastern State University students by awarding millions of dollars in privately funded scholarships, helping thousands of RiverHawks obtain their academic goals.
If you're interested in starting a scholarship, you can contact them at foundation@nsuok.edu. And if you're an NSU student ready to apply, visit scholarships.nsuok.edu. 1, 2, 3, go.
Hi, I am Peggy Glenn of the NSU Foundation. We are proud to be the presenting sponsor of the RiverHawks SportsNest. Go RiverHawks!
Yay!
Solo, where we at tonight?
Come on, Captain, you know where we're at. We're posted up at Emery's Grill at 409 North Muskogee Avenue in downtown Tahlequah, the hosting sponsor of the RiverHawks SportsNest.
Well, you know Emery's Grill is the captain's favorite, but what's that wheel on the table all about?
Oh yeah, that's the Wheel of Specials. We spin it at the start of the show, and wherever it lands, the whole place wins.
RiverHawks talk, great food, and surprise specials?
Come for the specials, stay for the sports. Thank you, Emery's.
Sorry.
Red lights. Red lights.
Oh, let's go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the RiverHawks SportsNest podcast, and this is episode 605. I'm Sean Solo.
And I am Captain Morgan.
The SportsNest is brought to you by our presenting sponsor, the NSU Foundation. We'd also like to thank our hosting sponsor, Emery's Grill, where we record our show live at 6 p.m. every Wednesday during the spring semester here in beautiful downtown Tahlequah. We'd like to encourage everyone to hang out, watch the show in person, and meet the players and coaches.
And the mission of the show is to put NSU student athletes on the radar. We bring alumni, players, coaches, the entire RiverHawk community together. So this is your home port for everything at RiverHawks Athletics.
That is correct, Captain, and you can catch those episodes on your favorite streaming platform and watch the episodes on the Rogue Radio Network YouTube channel. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at rh.sportsnest and click the link in the bio for all of the streaming platforms, and be sure to follow, like, and subscribe.
So with our new sponsor, we've got Peggy's Perch as we highlight the work of the NSU Foundation. They've been supporting RiverHawks for more than 50 years. They've awarded millions of dollars in privately funded scholarships to thousands of
Millions of dollars.
Millions. If you're interested in starting a scholarship, you can reach out to the foundation at scholarships.nsuok.edu. And if you're an NSU student looking to apply, visit scholarships.nsuok.edu and apply today. Upcoming sports schedule is next week. We've got women's softball coach Cassidy Bowen, who's off to a good start. So they had a good weekend. So looking forward to seeing her and a couple of our players on.
Yeah, you scheduled that just right, just in time.
Hey.
Good job.
A few things I can do right here. You're the man doing all the stuff. You're the man, really.
I'll try. All right. And so the other thing we talked about, Peggy's Perch. So, Emery's Grill has a little special thing. We call it the Wheel of Specials. And during each show, we spin the wheel for today's special during the Sports Nest between 6 and 7. Captain already spun the wheel earlier, so everybody today gets 10% off food. That is everybody in the restaurant, just not your RiverHawk players and coaches. So that's that for this week. So let's first introduce who we have on the show. We have head coach Kyle Williams of NSU Baseball. And he brought along some student athletes. Of course, we've got Jason Avila, Bryce Parlin, and Chance Fair. Welcome, gentlemen. So we'll treat this, we looked at the schedule and kind of how things worked out as of, start of the season yesterday officially. So we'll kind of treat this as a mini coaches show segment. You know, the basketball guys have their thing. Chev has his thing. So we're going to give you a little bit of a floor here for the first part of our podcast, since y'all played.
Nerve-wracking.
I know, right? So I'm going to give a recap here. This is from our friendly voice Phillips, who wrote this out, so I'm not going to take credit for it. So RiverHawks, unfortunately, your own one, erupted for 5 runs in the second inning and built an 8-2 lead by the middle of the fourth. But the Savage Storm, who are now 1-0, stormed back with a 4-run sixth inning, highlighted by a grand slam from Carter Olson to tie the game.
I heard the ohs.
Yeah. Southeastern played at the go-ahead run in the seventh and held off
worse.
in a shoot down the stretch. Yeah, hearing it out loud and being read, yeah. Newcomer Stephen Osborne led the RiverHawks at the plate, going 4 for 5 with 3 RBIs, including a pair of doubles. Alex, is it Nereiter?
Yes.
Nereiter chipped in with 2 hits and 2 RBIs, while Jackson Gregory added a 2-hit effort. Northeastern State racked up 13 hits, but stranded 11 runners on base, and Voice told us that 13 hits is the first time as a season opener since 2016. I get the nod from
I think
Ori.
it was 2016.
So 2016.
Got
So
the nod from the voice, yes.
So, Coach, start us off, kind of talk about yesterday and kind of how things have been building up to this the season opener there.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday, opening day, regardless of what anybody says, there's going to be nerves to deal with and things like that. And so kind of what we expected in terms of the type of play, a little bit over swinging, a little bit overthrowing, everybody just amped up to be out of there. A lot of adrenaline obviously came out of the gates hot. And then sixth inning, brought in the guy with probably the most consistent slider on our team. And the first one that he threw didn't slide, and their guy didn't miss it, unfortunately. So, biggest thing was we're really focused on how we do things and how we go about things, and we were pretty happy with the way that we did that yesterday. Obviously some stuff to clean up, left too many guys on base, had too many free passes on the mound, but we're not going to judge the way that we played yesterday based off one swing of the bat by them, because at the end of the day, if that pitch breaks a little bit more, if it's, if he fouls it off, whatever, then, we're still pretty in control of the game. So obviously some things to clean up, and we don't want to get used to the feeling of looking at the scoreboard and the RiverHawks not being on top by any means. But all in all, more positives than negatives yesterday. So.
Well, Coach, you talked about the quick start. So, coming out this week, this week. Also, I want to say that I think Ori had mentioned earlier. Starting out your season on a Tuesday is kind of an oddball thing away from home too. So it's not quite the same necessarily. Yeah. But you obviously had your guys out front. So, but after this first game under your belt, you've had the spring here. Your third time on too, Coach. So congratulations to that. Since July, I think. Third time. So you're on a roll.
Yeah, we did the initial announcement with Coach Sizemore. Then he had some players on in the fall. So yeah.
Yeah. So third time on here. So
we don't have a jacket or a prize to give to you, but
no
green jacket.
No green jacket.
Not yet. We're working on that. But tell me about we talked earlier what you saw then. Mm-hmm. A couple times when you first got hired in the spring or in the fall, and then now here we're in the spring. So talk about what you've seen before. Talk about what you've seen in the changes of your team.
Yeah, I mean, like we talked about early in the fall. Big thing is to get the group to come together as a group and be a team and get everybody on the same boat. In captain's terms to.
Correct.
Get everybody rowing in the same direction.
Well played.
We're still obviously still a work in progress. Got a long 3.5 month stretch here to continue to grow as a team, and our goal is later in the year. So while yesterday didn't go how we wanted to, we don't plan on being the same team in 3.5 months that we were yesterday.
Still a long season.
Yeah,
obviously.
exactly. And so the improvements that we've seen individually and as a team throughout the fall, and early spring is good to see, and we're excited to continue to grow for the rest of the year.
So you mentioned all the growth, and we've had almost a complete turnover roster. So how has the team grown, not just on the field but in the clubhouse? How's everybody gelling together now?
I think it's been good. Obviously 37 guys that were somewhere else last year. Just getting acclimated to a new place, and finding out that Emory's has really good food, where to go eat, all that kind of stuff. And just getting in a groove of being, in that environment, because we obviously spend a lot of time together. So, just getting into that groove and that swing of things. And, then you have the 6-week break for the holidays where everybody kind of goes their separate ways and goes back home. And then you come back and it's like, oh, hey, I saw you every day for 4 months, and now here you are again. So, but it's been really good.
Okay. Well, I want to ask a kind of a blanket question to all of you guys following up with the game and stuff. So what'd you learn about the team in game one that you couldn't learn in scrimmages? I know you guys have been playing against each other for what seems like months. I know you had some exhibitions, but from that time to now, what have you learned as a player with the other guys?
I think the biggest thing has just been, we haven't been able to play together. We've been playing against each other, all fall. So having everybody in the same dugout pulling for each other, it was nice to see yesterday. Everybody had a lot of energy. Dugout was out there, so it was nice. It was nice to see.
Nice.
Yeah, throwing a jersey on and everybody being in that same color instead of somebody's in green, somebody's in black, or whatever in the fall. It was really cool to see that, and get to look at everybody and everybody's on the same team.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking for start of the season. Not everybody's kind of ready, and not everybody gets to play off the start. I didn't get to play on Tuesday, but I'm excited.
Where's my sad trombone here? Where's my sad?
Whenever I do get to play.
But he kept a really good chart, though.
Did he?
Yeah, I was in the stands getting to radar everybody, but it's good to see.
So behind the scenes kind of stuff contributing.
I guess so. To be fair here, that was Bryce talking there, but a chance to get to play this weekend as catcher. Bryce and Jason obviously did not, but we know that they're a part of the team and working in on it, not just holding a bracket there.
Glue guys.
What's that?
They're glue guys.
Glue guys. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So
milking it.
one of the things that I was I kind of made I guess called in from the bullpen here before the show was moving DJ Sean Solo segment up to the first segment rather than being at the ladder. So I would like to go ahead and move forward.
Oh, would you like to do that?
Yeah, I want you to do that. I want you to lead it off.
Help break the ice a little bit?
Well, it's pretty good here, but I think that's going to be help it a little bit better. We may go to the second a little level. So this right here is our own DJ Sean Solo. But I got to say, he has stepped up his game with what he's done. You will notice this since you were here last. But he has stepped up his game, and he's got it going on. So show me what you got going on.
Bringing the hottest hits to make you move.
Oh, shit.
Hello, you rebel scum. We are coming to you live from the Mos Eisley Studios here on beautiful Tatooine. This is the DJ Sean Solo Mix. Thanks, Chewy. I am DJ Sean Solo, the people's DJ for the people, by the people. So get ready. 3 questions, 3 answers. You are offered a chance to play at one of these famous Major League ballparks. Dodger Stadium, Wrigley Field, Fenway, or Yankee Stadium. Which do you choose?
I'm going to go Fenway.
I'm going to say Dodgers.
Okay.
I got to go Fenway as well.
All right, question 2. You need an energy drink for a boost. Which drink are you popping open? Monster, Celsius, or Red Bull?
White Red Bull.
I'm going Monster.
I got white Red Bull too. Looks like I'm just copying Jason.
All right, now let's find your inner DJ. You've got the crowd hyped. They're yelling, "One more song!" What banger do you drop?
I'm going to go Doot Doot Skilla.
I don't even know what that is. I'm going to go Lights by Ellie Goulding.
Okay.
Gotta go Rihanna. Ponde replay.
Well, all right, there you go. Good job, boys. This has been the Sean Solo Mix. We will catch you next time. Keep it tuned in right here on the Sean Solo Mix. I am out.
Great job. Great job, Sean.
That was good.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah. He set it up, hadn't he?
Well, Captain is the one that sparked it all with his damn Captain R shit. So I was like, I can't let him have all the fun. I got to do my
Iron
part.
sharpens
too.
iron, right? That's the way we do it. That's what we practice,
I
right?
am glad none of you guys said Celsius for an energy drink. There's something in Celsius that'll make you fail an NCAA drink test.
Oh, wow.
No kidding, really.
Yeah.
Walmart.
So if anybody says Celsius when you ask that
Ooh.
question, you might want to.
We might need to edit that out.
Let him know that, or let him know. Yeah, you might want to change that out.
Well, I was looking up for like, I want to do 3.
Yeah.
And I do Monster. The wifey does Red Bull, but it's like I know there's other ones out there, so I just looked up what the top 3 are, and then Celsius was on
I'm
there.
a Celsius connoisseur, but I'm not a performance athlete. So.
Right, you're not getting tested. So what elements in it did it say?
I'm not sure.
Just something.
Yeah, over my head.
Something of the
I just follow instructions.
something of the anabolic steroid thing or something, I guess.
Well, fellas, I'm going to ask y'all a question now that we kind of loosened up a little bit here. Not talking about performance-enhancing drinks by any means. But
we follow all the rules here.
We follow all the rules here.
Northeastern State University.
But what was one part of your game that got better? I'll say from fall to now. And we'll start with you, Jason. Go ahead.
One of the big things I feel like I've gotten a lot better at, being aggressive on the bases and running the bases. I feel like before I was kind of a little more timid on the bases, but Coach Williams kind of wanted us to be a lot more aggressive, and in doing that I've learned a lot, and I feel like I've strided in that sense.
I'm gonna say a velo jump. I had a good velo jump in the fall, and it was pretty nice to say I throw hard, but it's also nice that I could hold that velo for a long amount of time now.
I'm going to say getting to learn all the pitchers. I mean, starting off in the fall, like you said, 37 new people. Had to learn a whole lot of new guys, but, I mean, getting to catch them, every week, getting to learn them now. You know a lot of guys a lot better, so that makes it easier, and you're on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah, how is that as a catcher with all these new pitchers? What is that like for you? You like doing homework on the pitches, on the pitchers too, or?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, it just comes with, week by week. Like, Parlin here, like you said, he throws hard, but one of his favorite pitches is a splitter, and that's something I got to learn because not a lot of guys at my last college threw splitters, so it's kind of a new pitch for me to learn and learn
Okay.
he actually likes throwing it. Some guys can't throw it for command, so
All right.
stuff you pick up.
I got to ask you, Coach, do you let him call the game at the plate, or you got the walkie-talkie in his ear?
Yeah, he called it yesterday.
Hey, don't give out the
See
game
if
plan now.
We'll see if that stays.
Really?
No, he'll. We try to put a lot of trust in our catchers. At the end of the day, game plan wise and scouting report wise, we'll go over it with them before. But there's something to be said for the pitcher catcher trust that they have in each other and the ability for them to know what's working that day. We can call a fastball arm side from the dugout because generally when somebody's throwing, that's what would be the right pitch, but these guys are actually in the game. Obviously the catcher's catching it, the pitcher's throwing it, so they know that maybe it doesn't have as much arm side run as it usually does, so we want to be as prepared as we can from a scouting report perspective, both in terms of our strengths and other people's weaknesses, but we also want to use the in-game, what's actually happening in that moment to where, it's not like, oh, well, it's his best pitch and it's his biggest weakness. Even though it's not working today, we're going to try it.
Right.
So he did have a walkie-talkie in yesterday, though, but we didn't call any pitches on.
My catching coach made fun of me some, but that was bad.
Well, let's talk about the coaching. You mentioned coaching just now, so let's bring that up. And you've got a lot of support this year. So let's talk about what you've got going on there, each going on down the line here.
Like you said, he puts a lot of trust in us, and that helps a lot with confidence. You got a bunch of guys, they're all in your boat, and they are. They're there to help you when you need it. They'll get on you, but they're on your side, and it helps you when you go out there to play.
Yeah.
You're not kind of fighting something. They're with you, and you know it.
Yeah, I say they all have really made it easy for me to understand that, they're going to trust me to go out there and do the job. And it's really nice and really relieving to have that. But, yeah, they're all very trusting in every pitcher. So I'd say that's different for me.
For me, I feel like we have a younger staff, and I feel like they can relate to us a lot better. They also, every time we go out there, they're pushing for us to have fun, not be, too antsy or whatever, may be. But, so having people, behind you, saying to go out, have fun, makes the game a lot easier, as hard as it is.
Yeah, and that was one of the things I actually got from that Coach Williams had said from when he first got hired. Was he didn't want to make it a grind so much as to have fun, but there's a happy medium in there. So that was that's something. Obviously,
let them be ball players, kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
let them be ball players. So that was something you'd said when you first came in, Coach, and it's being reflected now. So you do what you say.
And he called me young. Brownie points for Jason.
Well, let's go back down the line here. So, we've got you guys have all had a different path to get here to NSU, and it always fascinates me how college sports are and the journey that everybody takes. So we've got Jason. You're from Riverdale, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Played at Crowder and Florida State. Bryce. So Jason's a junior. Bryce, you're a senior from Bentonville High School, Central Arkansas. And then Chance, you're a junior. You're a local homegrown kid from Tahlequah High School, and then played at Frontier Community College and Illinois Eastern Community College out in, obviously, Illinois. So, you guys, talk about how your journey, what brought you here, getting in touch with Coach Kyle, and kind of how that's been here now, living here in Tahlequah and stuff, getting used to it.
Yeah, it's been wild for me. Growing up in Georgia, playing judo ball out in Missouri, it was a lot different. It was a culture shock for sure. I'm from the city, so I'm not really used to the farm animals. But no, yeah, and Kyle coached at Crowder a couple years ago, so he has a strong relationship with that coach staff out there, and I trust those guys out there, and he told me Kyle was a great coach, and me and Kyle got to talking a lot, and I just love where he was coming from and where he wanted to build this thing up to. So it was a no-brainer for me, and we're in a great conference as well. So
Right.
Yeah, it was a no-brainer.
Yeah. At the end of the day, for me, I just look at it as, from a pitcher's perspective, is every hitter is going to be good no matter who I face. So that's how I got to look at it. So I just got to go out there and give them my best stuff. And once I decided to hit the portal last year, a lot of coaches reached out, wanted me to come play for them. But what separated for them is when I took my visit here, from the start, they were all welcoming and wanted me to come out there and be the guy.
Yeah.
And they're obviously you're gonna have to earn it, but it's very weight off the shoulders for them to say we want you to be the guy here, and it's kind of why I came here, is because I believe I could come here and do some cool stuff.
That's cool, Bryce.
So I went to high school here, and then I spent a year in Illinois, up at a JUCO up there, and then I wanted to leave, kind of get a little bit closer back to home. And Coach Kyle reached out. I liked what he had to say. Heard some good things about him from some other coaches, and when I came up here on a visit, I really liked it. I liked the other coaches that showed me around too, and so far I really liked it here.
Yeah. How's it feel to be back home?
A little bit weird since my family moved out south of Tulsa, so we're about an hour and a half away now, but he's asking me food restaurants and stuff, and I was like, I spent a year here, and I don't really know. I ate the same place every day. I came here once, but I usually ate Southside. It was cheap.
Right.
Oh, you did, yeah. I was talking about Southside today. That means $7 burger, fries, drink. You're good to go all day long. Yeah.
I was on a high school budget. Express Pops at $6.
Hey, I'm still doing it. That's a good burger. You know what I mean?
Like the
it's
best
a lot better than McDonald's. It's good stuff. So
Anything's better than McDonald's.
Almost as good as the chicken bacon ranch wrap here at Emery's Grill.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
Yeah.
Well said. Now, for speaking of Emery's Grill, there's loaded baked potato, which I've been throwing down this winter, schedule, winter special or whatever.
Yeah. Well, on that note, looking at the clock, so we need to take a break.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
We're going to take a break. Here, a message from our sponsors here on the RiverHawks SportsNest, presented to you by the NSU Foundation. We'll be right back. What's up, party people? You don't just hear a great DJ, you feel it. Packed dance floors with hands in the air. That moment when the beat drops and the whole room loses it. That's DJ Shansel Entertainment. Weddings, parties, bars, events. I don't press play. I create the moment. From the first beat to the final drop, DJ Shansel Entertainment. May the beats be with you. All right, welcome back. Segment 2 with the RiverHawks SportsNest podcast presented to you by the NSU Foundation. I'm Sean Solo.
And I am Captain Morgan.
So, here, before we start with you, we've got to get some off-air stuff here.
Oh, yeah, go run with it.
So, the players, I don't know if they're nervous or they don't know how to act, but, everybody's got, it's always either Coach or Coach Kyle. I know he doesn't like to be called Skipper, because I think we talked about that before, so we don't do that. But, so Kyle, like first name basis.
That's just how.
Jason.
Come
on, Jason. You and I are we're first name basis. Jason, Kevin, we're good. But I don't know.
Yeah, but we're not. We're not in the diamond. So
In my head, I said Coach Williams.
okay, so formal. So then I was saying, it's going to have a little talk after the show. So, and I said doing wind sprints, but then you guys mentioned 6'9"s.
Yeah, 6 and 9s.
So what are those?
That's 6 triangles around the baseball field in 9 minutes.
Oh my!
I think it adds up to like 1 point.
Oh, it's 1.2 miles.
Yeah,
1.2,
1.2
1.3 miles.
1.3 miles, a 9-minute. Wow!
Yeah, that's
basically 1.2 miles in 9 minutes.
Yeah, it's not too fun. Not too fun.
I can't
Is
imagine.
the oxygen tank right on the diamond when you come off there? Or
The softball team's going to call you guys soft.
Probably. I mean, the most recent one, it was pretty brutal for me. I just came off the flu, and I still had a really bad cough and everything. Couldn't feel my lungs, and left the baseball out, and they were like, meet at the plate. We have a 6 and 9, and I just kept looking around. I'm like, can I get a pass?
It's worse than that. I was sitting in class, and I look at GroupMe, and there was 3 pictures, and then it just said meet at home plate, 2 o'clock, and that was the worst feeling ever.
The real question is, do you usually feel your lungs?
What?
Do
When
you
I
usually
run?
feel your lungs?
Feel.
Like, do you feel them?
I mean, I felt them whenever it was 30 degrees outside running.
and they're
yeah.
burning.
Yeah.
Pick your stuff up.
Very true. Very true.
We did run twice in the fall, and we ran twice within the first, month of the spring?
Yeah.
I mean, how long have we been
It wasn't
here?
a month. We've only been here for.
Yeah, I guess so. Time was off. I don't know. 2 weeks. We ran twice. We're on a heater.
Oh my goodness! All right, good insight stuff here. All right, Captain.
All right, fellas.
This is fun stuff.
I don't know. He's stepped his game up pretty good. You're pretty good right now.
It's all you, brother.
This right here is this part here we call Walk the Plank with Captain Morgan. So it's going to start out like this. It's going to you players only. You scallywags, welcome aboard the USS RiverHawks SportsNest, where the seas be rough and the questions be tougher. This is the part of the show where we like to see you walk over the plank and see if you fall or see if you come back in. All right. So if you get the first question right, you stay on ship. If you get it wrong, you go aboard and you. There you go. Over the side you go. That means you'll be taking a deep in the deep blue sink or swim question to see if you can claw your way back aboard this fine ship. So steady yourself. We're going to be 2 questions. The first one is, you're on the plank. Which franchise is considered the oldest continuously operating MLB team? Is it the Braves, the Cubs, the Reds, or the Pirates?
Oh, man.
Dude, I thought it was the Yankees.
Which franchise is considered the oldest the oldest MLB team? You got the Braves, Atlanta Braves, Chicago Cubs, or Cincinnati Reds, or the Pittsburgh Pirates?
I'm gonna just go Braves. Go Braves.
Go Braves. Go Braves, founded in 1871. You got it right. There you go. You stay aboard.
Wow.
ATL, baby.
Now you have proven your knowledge, and you can stay aboard the RiverHawks. Now let's see if you can answer a question and become first mates of this fine ship. This is a sailor ship, so a sailor term. So which term refers to a sailor who has crossed the equator? Is it a deckhand, a swabby, a shellback, or a privateer? A term that refers to a sailor who has gone to the other side of the equator. Is it a deckhand, a swabby, a shellback, or a privateer?
I don't feel embarrassed. I've never heard these terms
you can
before,
get ready
too.
if you'd like. You can get ready to if you'd like.
I'm just gonna go privateer. I'm throwing one out there.
Do you want to go privateer?
Shellback.
Jason is on.
Jason is on point today.
Jason is on. We'll go with what Jason said there. First mate, yar. Congratulations and welcome aboard the ship's registry forever. Thank you, shipmates, for participating in this week's Walk the Plank with the Captain.
Oh, my gosh.
Does that make 0 misses for the baseball program this year?
Well, it may be.
Hey, it's like Crowder education, dude.
Great education.
Yeah, it's impressive. And he said it with confidence, too.
Oh, I knew.
I'm actually curious about the whole Atlanta Braves thing. I know they've been all over different towns and stuff like that, but I had no idea that they were the oldest franchise.
I swore it was the Yankees. Like I was just waiting for you to say Yankees.
They were in the home. They were the longest in their present location. That's what theirs was. So it was the oldest MLB franchise.
Because I believe the Braves were the Milwaukee.
Milwaukee Braves.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Interesting stuff. Ooh, so it's educational here on the Sports Nest. You get to learn stuff.
The more you know.
All right, so let's do some of these chemistry questions. What do you think, Captain?
Yeah.
All right, so
Is that not your thing?
No, it is.
He's a trivia guy, not a
There's a Crowder
He
education.
was like,
you said not trivia?
You said no chemistry. You meant a different chemistry than he meant.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think. Yes.
I'm sorry.
He was all, I'm going to school. I'm not going to school. Dang it.
I want you to describe an alkaline and no.
No chemistry classes at Crowder.
Yeah, no.
Where on the periodic table is?
All right, so here we go for this all three of you. Who is the funniest guy in the clubhouse, and who thinks he isn't? He is, but isn't.
I'm gonna say Jack Hagg is the funniest.
Okay.
Yeah, he's very funny.
I'm going to go Austin Reeves. He's an odd guy.
Yeah.
Real cool though.
Yeah, I think it's got to be between those two. I'm gonna go Jack Hagg.
Okay.
What do you think, Coach?
I don't know. I don't have a good answer.
You don't have a good answer on that one?
No.
I mean, I was kind of smart not to say someone.
Yeah, I don't want to let him know who my favorite kid is.
Yeah.
Don't want to play any favorites.
I think I'm the funniest person in the locker room. Because I can laugh at my own jokes.
And everybody else has to listen to him.
Well, I mean,
Dropping the dad jokes all the
I
time,
don't-
or what?
So that's the bad part about being the head coach is like you walk in the room and everybody stops talking.
Right.
It's like, oh, he's here, shh. So I don't really have a good feel for that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So
It's good. I'm kind of a good line, you know. That way you can get in that ass when you need to.
All right, let's go back to a music question here. So, who would be not in control of the playlist?
That's funny. I'm going to go Austin Reeves again.
Austin being thrown under the bus here tonight.
That's my guy though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really.
Well, in the cages, Austin Reeves hops on, and it's straight like Hawaiian music. Which sometimes it's nice, but sometimes.
Really?
He has his days.
Austin said he's gonna live in Hawaii after he's done with baseball.
He might be from
It's not a bad choice.
Oh, really?
No, I don't know. He's from Colorado Springs, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I kind of want to know, y'all, all three of y'all, first year here, you know, at NSU, per se. So tell me what you've learned coming in here. And there's a bunch of new players here, new coach. And you've got, you've got some old players here too. So just talk about that whole experience. How you came in here with Coach Williams, and
Coach Kyle Williams.
Coach Kyle Williams.
Formal.
Looking at Jason as I say that. So, Coach Kyle Williams there, as you came in and how you recruited you and, what you've seen, and just talk about your little experience here, your experience thus far, your first year.
So, I mean, it was kind of cool because my brother was actually committed here before I was. So that was one thing that I had. I knew one guy on the team, and it was kind of cool to get to play with him again. But other than that, I've really liked it here so far. I mean, everything's been just like he said on the phone. He said he always going to run the fall, how he's going to do things, and he's lived up to it. And I really liked him as a coach and the other coaching staff. I deal mostly with Coach Rutledge, and I really like him so far and what he has to do every day at practice.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, everything that he said to me on the phone whenever I was getting recruited here has definitely happened. Like, he's not going to lie to you. He's going to be straight up, and because I'm sure he wants to win, and he wants the best people to help him win, and he's not going to lie about it. So I've enjoyed it.
I've enjoyed the staff. I just feel like he's exactly how he was on the phone, and which is big. And he's a great guy, great coach, and like they said, like he's been there for us, and every day he pushes us to be the best, and I enjoy that. And when it comes to having a whole new team, it's nice. The thing I love most about baseball, playing this game on the college level, you meet so many new guys. So having all these guys and building all these new connections has been, great for me, and I'm sure these guys feel the same way.
Yeah. Well, individually, I wanted to ask you guys, now we've already talked about this like with a dead horse about, the team coming together, all these new players. But from this fall, individually, what's one part of your game that have noticed that you've gotten better at from all the coaching staff and from your experience from being here so much? Or what are the things that you've worked on this fall to make you a better player this spring?
I feel like the biggest thing has been the approach at the plate. He harps a lot on that, and I just feel like I have a better plan when I'm going up there. Depending on the different variables, of course, but I feel like my approach has definitely made strides.
I'm going to say to get my stuff to look as good as it can, like my pitches, each pitch. Every bullpen I have, Coach Skoggs and Coach White are very specific of what they want, how they want it to move for each pitch. And I think it's gone a long way.
I kind of get to be on both sides of that. I mean, he's really helped me hitting as far approach-wise every day. I mean, he welcomes you in the cage. You can talk to him whenever you want to. And then on the pitching side, I mean, I got to learn a lot of things like Coach White and Coach Scott. I'm trying. God. They bring a lot to every bullpen. And
I'm going to clip those and just put them together and put it as a reel so that way it can just be played forever.
I can't wait. No repost.
While they're running those, you can put them on the PA there at the I'm sorry, guys.
Now coming to the plate meeting.
So I know y'all got some games coming up home this weekend. So excited about that. Playing at home. Talk a little bit about that if y'all would.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it'll be the first time out there in Jersey, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah,
I'm excited too.
I'm excited as well. We haven't played their home yet. We played in the fall, of course, but seeing the crowd come out and actually counting this time, it's gonna be real fun. I'm just excited, and we have really nice weather. So come out.
That's what I was about to say. The weather looks nice and decent.
Nothing. You got to have practice on the field today.
Yeah,
Did you really?
Yeah, first time in 12 days.
Nice.
I was about to say y'all been probably in the bubble then practicing.
Yeah, bubble cages. We did have the entire field was covered with snow besides the mound and the plate, and we did live at bats on Friday and Saturday.
Oh my gosh!
How's it feel? What kind of conditions is it in right now?
A sloppy mess or what?
I mean, it'll play well. It'll play well Friday.
Okay.
So, I mean, my standard wise, I don't think it looks very good.
I think it looks good.
What the guys from Tahlequah, what people from Tahlequah are used to, it might look better than normal.
What's one thing I like about you, Coach Williams, is just kind of tell how it is. Like, I don't like it. You might like it, but I don't like it. Not my expectation.
We're gonna hop on the mower tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna look a lot better. So
That's good.
yeah, but it'll look better in April than it does.
Obviously, yeah.
That's good.
So, but
Well, one thing I will say that I've seen with Coach Williams since he's been hired on is the support the community and everybody has given him, with the coaching staff as well, the administration. So I think y'all are set up to do well. You've got the support of a lot of people. So it's good to see y'all here, and it's good to see y'all communicating like y'all are and having a good time. You know,
Yeah, the excitement around town is ridiculous. Obviously, so many new changes in overall athletics, but baseball, there's a lot of talk, so they're excited. So hopefully we have a really good crowd this weekend to welcome you guys out to the Diamond. So it'll be a lot of fun for sure.
if not this weekend, for sure when it gets warmer. I know it gets a little crazy sometimes. You'll hear some.
It'll be 71 and sunny this weekend.
Oh, it
Captain
is
Morgan.
71?
Yeah.
Oh my Lord! I'm breaking out the ship.
We had to get new team jackets this year, and so we got them in today. We didn't have them yesterday. They got shipped yesterday, and
Okay.
then we got them in today. And so now our first game since spending $6,500 on team jackets.
You won't need them.
71.
Yeah, 71. And 70. So,
That's about right. That's about how things go.
yeah.
Well, gentlemen, anything else you guys want to say to your friends and family and fans out there?
Well, we appreciate y'all for having us on, and go RiverHawks.
Yeah, thank y'all for having us. I'm excited to see what the season holds of.
Yeah, for sure, same thing. And I want to apologize for saying Coach Kyle.
I want to apologize as well. I was a little.
All right, it's on record. As you,
That would be a cut. I want to apologize.
we'll
It was
def-
good. That's why we like to be here. We like to relax a little bit. You know.
I mean, winning solves everything. So
Yeah.
That's always a good thing.
see.
Yeah.
We,
All right.
we don't play well this weekend. The Kyle comments might be a little different.
Well, guys, we really appreciate you all being here. And, I don't know about Captain, but I'm up for we can do a special episode, inside the dugout or something like the inside the clubhouse. It'd be a lot of fun. So,
Yeah.
Mike,
I'll be PAing, so I don't know. I'll be out there PAing. I'm supposed to be doing. I'll be Friday.
We
So
could
whenever-
we could
so
Mike Parlin up in the dugout on days he doesn't pitch.
oh, I thought you were gonna say
You might have a lot of editing to do if that happens.
No,
be fine.
no, you won't.
but that's I just have to mark the podcast and when I post it on if it's video, it's like, is this made for kids? Yeah,
No.
Well,
Well, most of them aren't with me on it anyway. So.
Yeah, we got him. So
I can censor myself for days I don't pitch. Days I do, I'm sorry.
The scary part is you're probably the least of my worries out of the entire group. Yeah. Shout out American Milo.
You guys want to give another? You have to shout someone out.
Yeah.
yeah, give a shout out. Come on.
I mean, you're right here.
We just left early. You have to shout them out.
Shout out Bo Bethard for letting us leave early.
Oh,
Big
Let us
shout out
think
to
away.
Bo.
I wouldn't say to leave early. I would just
Yeah.
say shout them out.
Yeah, he's good. That's one of the things that most people. We have not had him on the show.
we actually
He gets shouted out more than anybody else. It seems like.
Behind the scenes work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely does not tell us to shout him out or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not. But he's a guy for sure.
Yeah.
he is.
Built by Bo.
Yeah, I appreciate it. He's
Built by Bo for sure.
yeah.
You got to get those T-shirts made for him. Mm-hmm. Well, gentlemen, again, thank you for being here so much. Appreciate it. Coach Kyle, thank you, sir.
Anytime.
All right, Captain. Another great episode, as always. You've been listening and watching the RiverHawks SportsNest podcast presented to you by the NSU Foundation. We will see you next time. We are out. Bye-bye.